right, well, we are now behind the scenes at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, and of course, we've got a Grocott's male sport exclusive. Joining me is Coach P, as we like to call him, Coach Phiwe Nomlomo, who is newly appointed as the head coach of the academy at the EP Kings. Coach, first and foremost, we'd like to congratulate you for your new appointment, and thank you for your time.
Thanks very much. I really appreciate it.
All right, Coach. We're going to go straight into it, Coach. Can you please tell us, all the people that aren't too familiar with your background, about how you got into coaching, your earliest steps into coaching, all the way to where you are at the moment?
Yeah, it's a difficult question. Never been asked before. I played the sport, so the love was always there, and I did do a bit of coaching. I think while I was still playing, I don't think I know for a fact, in fact. So but it was never anything serious. So I think the love grew when I stopped and I started working as a teacher, obviously. So it was an extramural that grew into something that was more than just an extramural.
All right, Coach. Having been a scholar at Selborne College, and then coming back to coach, you have a long-lasting affiliation and affinity to the school. And then you sort of receive an offer to get into the professional structures of coaching. Can you take us into what was going through your mind at the time with the dilemma of an offer into going into coaching and leaving a school that you have very strong links and connections to?
Yeah, look, it wasn't an easy one. Being born and bred in East London, as you rightly said, finished my schooling at Selborne College. I left, went to Durban with the Sharks Academy for a while, came back, taught at the school, coached at the school. So to leave was really, really difficult, but it was an opportunity I really couldn't pass. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to SA Rugby, obviously, for giving me this opportunity. I'm grateful to EP Rugby for giving me the opportunity. And I work closely with a guy who's my boss now, Robbie Kempson, and I'm grateful to him for the opportunity.
All right, Coach. You also know that you have coached provincially at schoolboy rugby. And now you get the opportunity to coach in a more professional setting. What has been the standout difference between the two, and what are the biggest challenges that you've faced so far?
Yeah, look, with coaching, every day is different. You know, there's new challenges. You got to be growing. You know, every day, if not every week or every month, game to game strategies. So I think when you ask about difficulties, it's how much you want to grow as a coach. So it hasn't been so much as the opposition or that sort of thing. It's the growth within. So you try and not stay too stagnant. You're always wanting to improve. It's finding ways to challenge yourself so you can be better than what you were the week before, the day before. So that would be my biggest probably challenge, not so much a difficulty, is the growth part.
All right, Coach. In Grahamstown, we have some strong rugby playing schools, namely your St. Andrews, your Kingswood, and your Graham College as well. With those schools, there's a good talent pool that usually goes away to more prominent unions. What is the EP Kings planning to do to keep that talent pool within the province and help them develop through the EP Kings Academy?
Look, we've got good structures here. We really have good structures. We've got professional personnel. We are trying to keep our own. We call it the Greater Eastern Cape. We really would love for everyone to come and study it. And when you play rugby for EP and come to the academy, you know. So we're going to go forward. I think we're going to get stronger and stronger with time. Some people judge you according to results, but I think the process that we have here will really yield good results in the next 3 years. So I would say patience, but I do concur what you said earlier. There are some very good schools around, good rugby playing schools. even better with some of the talents that we've seen, and we are trying to keep it in the Eastern Cape.
All right, Coach. Also, we know that the EP Kings under 19 side won the Currie Cup in the previous year. Obviously, now there's a bit of pressure to build on from that result and sort of replicate the result in this year's competition. How are you dealing with those pressures?
Every year is different personnel. We're not putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves. We know the personnel that we have within our structures. They're good enough as well. They're good enough to go all the way. But like I said to you, every week is different. So we've got to plan well. We've got to go through the right process and make sure that we've got all the areas covered that we would like to in order to get to that standard. So with time, and I think that's another thing. We do have time, and I have no doubt that we could surprise a lot of people again this year.
Coach, with this job of yours at the moment, do you have any long-term and short-term objectives?
Yeah, look, long-term is obviously to produce professional rugby players that go on to play Currie Cup, Super Rugby, and hopefully Springboks. Short term, again, I might sound like I'm repeating myself. It's just making sure that these guys are very, very professional on and off the field. I've said it many times to lots of people. We do try to create good people here. Good people, as cliche as it might sound, really do get to make good rugby players. Good people make better decisions on the rugby field. You know, good people make better decisions off the field, which result to on-field attitude as well. So it's not just about rugby. It's making sure that we have a balanced athlete at the end of the day.
All right. So we've just seen a number of the players from the EP Kings Currie Cup side, the younger players, getting call-ups to the junior national teams, sort of having their first steps in their fledgling careers. How is the union planning to ensure that they keep that group, the talented players, and keep them away from bigger unions who might try to poach them?
Look, I think it's just reward for the hard work that the athletes put in last year, together with the coaching staff. What we're going to do to try and keep them in the union, they know where they came from. They know where they were made. So they're good people that I'm talking about, and they have signed long-term contracts with the union because they want to stay here. They believe in what we're trying to achieve here, and that's what we want. People that understand the process that we're trying to achieve here. And if you want to see, they are the answer.
All right, Coach, just a final question. We know that you have affiliation to Sorbonne College, like we had said before, and Sorbonne College just happens to be traveling to Grahamstown tomorrow. And we just wanted to know what your prediction for the game is and any message of support you might have for the boys in black and white for tomorrow's game.
It's always been an awesome rivalry, Sorbonne and St Andrews. So we're hoping for a good, clean game. We will be going down to watch that game. I can tell you this: I'm not good with scores and that, so I'll leave that to Super Brew. But tomorrow, rugby will be the winner, as Nas will say.
All right, Coach, I see you haven't lost your sense of humor, which is very good to see. But, Coach, thank you very much for your time, and we're very, very happy and proud to see you progress in your rugby coaching career. And we're hoping to see you go up the ranks and maybe one day coach in the senior ranks, which is not too far from your abilities and your reach, we're sure. So thank you very much for your time once again, Coach, and all the best for the rest of the season and for the future.
Thanks very much to you as well for taking time out to just have a chat. Always appreciated.
No problem at all, Coach. Right, guys, that was Coach Phiwe Nomlomo, the head coach of the EP Kings Academy, on our Grocott Mail exclusive. So that's how we wrap it up tonight. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Appreciate it.